Listen. It's Thanksgiving. Quotation. Quotation. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to come together, act like everything good, then go back to the abuse, being mistreated. Foundational shit. Just like the Americans and the native people. The Americans ate with them. The natives thought everything was good. And then the Americans killed their ass, took their land. Foundational shit. We doing the same shit, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, for the ones who, you know what I'm saying, who you is with your loved ones and that care and support for you, and you know what I'm saying, get together, eat a meal, you know what I'm saying, have a good time, you know what I'm saying, but why should this be one of the few days that y'all do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should celebrate what y'all have more often, you know? It shouldn't be this designated day, you know what I'm saying? Like, what today is for me is what, I want it to be, is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? What today means for me is what I want it to mean. It's not what society has made it. It's not what history has made it. It's not what this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even if you do want to, I don't know. Because, Thanksgiving is shown and seen and said as, be with your friends and family, be with your loved ones, have a good time, eat this, and that. And it's like, first and foremost, not everyone has the friends and family shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you looking at right here is, you know what I'm saying, what I got. And you know what I'm saying, it's like, and why should it be, if I say, on Thanksgiving I was in my car by myself, why is that like either, some seen as like a sad thing, or like really you weren't with your friends and family, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why is that an automatic? Why is that the so-called default? Why are you assuming that, I have people who care and support? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't feel there's anything wrong with, me being by myself, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I lived in this what if world, sure, maybe it's like, what if, I had loved ones? What if I had, all these people, and would call them family and friends, and if I live in that, then of course, because regardless what I have now, the what if will always seem like something you want because you can't get it, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? At least right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a what if for you because you it's different from what you have now, and it's something you may want to have now or something like that. And it's like, but instead of me living in a what if, I just what do I have? And I know that I have me, so why can't what I have right now be enough? Why can't, why should I feel down or something like that on Thanksgiving because of what others say it should be? And why should I tell myself that, I should, have these people who I call family and friends. I should, be eating this, and that. I should be and it's like, why would I do that to myself? You know what I'm saying? Why would I compare myself in that way to others and act like that is my situation? Or be like, or demonize my situation now and what I have and be like, no, you should have this, and that, because that's what Thanksgiving is. And that's the big thing with a lot of certain shit, that's what it is. Well, that's what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? And within whatever it is, maybe that's cool, this, and that, but for me, I don't feel, hey, let's, because it's been, it's like with a lot of people, like, they get together on Thanksgiving, you don't see them throughout the whole year, and now it's like, oh, kumbaya, we're a family, hi, love you, this, and that. And then it's like, see you fucking next Thanksgiving, see you maybe Chris, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we all get together, act like everything good, then we just disperse, then we, don't talk, then, within where you're at or this and that, the abuse continue, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's why I brung up the Americans and natives, and that's originally what, the Thanksgiving was. It was the celebration of the sharing the land and coming together and what they say, you know what I'm saying? But they don't, show, hey, we fucking, you know what I'm saying? The Americans touched up on them niggas and got them about the way. And we took their land. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that not in the kid play? In the films and shit, they be showing the kid play and they do like the turkey and they do the this and that, and the other kids are the net. You know what I'm saying? And they show the feast. Why y'all don't show them killing each other? If we're gonna tell a story, let's tell the story. You know what I'm saying? And that's the story within itself. I mean, did this shit happen? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that's why, you know what I'm saying, I don't really, hold on to like that type of shit and then like praise it like, oh, Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. So just make it into what we want to make it into. But let's not build on top of this false shit and this false foundation and act like everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, that shit not right. Like, oh, let's celebrate Thanksgiving. Like, that's such a fuck you to the people who take that shit, serious. As far as, they may be a fucking, a native or whatever, they were, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That, and they may take that shit offensive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all celebrating our people being killed and our land being taken. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? If that was you and you felt that was your people and this and that, you're like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is fucked up. And we just so blindly and so selfishly, in a way, just celebrate it. And just praise it. Like, we can still do on this day, if y'all still want to have this certain holiday shit, we can still do all the shit that we're doing, but fuck the Thanksgiving. Fuck the fucking turkey that we just killing a whole bunch of fucking turkeys for what? Like, that shit makes no sense. Y'all create bullshit and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we either created, well, we created because humans, and then we created, and then we kept following the bullshit. And we was like, oh, turkey Thanksgiving. Oh, let's kill all these fucking turkeys so we can eat them on Thanksgiving, because that's what Thanksgiving is. Like, no, that's what y'all are making it to be. That's what y'all want it to be. Killing all these fucking turkeys for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit like that. Like, y'all think y'all can just pick and choose animals to kill and shit to do, and like, that shit is fucked. To have that type of mindset and think you that in control, where you fucking killing who you want, doing what you want at a certain extent, fucking doing bad shit and celebrating you doing that bad shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know, foundational. You know what I'm saying? Because it is that let's come together, act like everything is good, and then it goes back to the shit show it is. You know? Like, address that shit. And when you address it, then you're living healthily throughout, you know, whatever time y'all have, and this and that. You know, you're not just faking and pretending. Like, that's why I say, you know, it doesn't, fuck the day. You know, what are we feeling today? What do we want to do? Do we want to go do this? Do we want to go do that? You know, every day should be celebrated in some way. Having specific days where you go celebrate this, and that. You know, like, that shit is ridiculous. You know, and then, like, people think, oh, yeah, well, we're coming together, this, and that. But it's like, off of what foundation? You know what I'm saying? Off of true to you shit, off of you being fake and pretend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. That shit is just so fucked. And the fact that, you know, motherfuckers think it's like the default that everybody's out with friends and family, with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, that's fucked. And it's just so odd to exclude others the way people do, in a sense, with what the shit they be saying and shit like that. Like, that shit is just, I don't know. You know, you're not even thinking about others, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for, you know, the people who, you know, just got them, you know what I'm saying, or are realizing what they have and appreciating that shit, you know what I'm saying, or even just, you just got you, and you just, like, you may be feeling down, or this and that. Like, you got to be able to, you know, not live in a what if world, and you got to be able to see what do you have, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate that shit, and understand who is caring and supporting, who is doing this and that. And if it's just you, that's fine. If it's just a couple people, that's fine. But, you know, don't go and, you know, give yourself up and sacrifice yourself, or go be fake just because of what Thanksgiving is told to be. You know, just because you don't want to feel left out, or this and that. Like, and if you just truly feel that low thing, sit in that and understand why, and figure out why. You know, because it's not just going to be this automatic, oh, I understand what I have, I feel better now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit obviously takes time. But if you know what I'm saying, are feeling low, and you know, are this and that, you know, understand that shit. You know, try not to go on social media and look at all these other shit, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still trying to figure it out you. Obviously, later on, you'll be able to go on social media and see it. And, you know, you won't let that have control over you. You won't let that have power over you. And you'll be able to see it and, like, oh, that's cool. They're having a good time. This and that. I'm with myself and I'm doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, you know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's not a bad thing for you to be by yourself on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on New Year, you know what I'm saying? On all these so-called, you know, holidays that you're supposed to so-called be with others, and this and that. Like, you know, you've been celebrating you all these other days. They only get to celebrate themselves during these days. Like, damn, like maybe like help them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think everybody they think they on this fucking life juice or something. And they drinking it and they think, oh, 10 plus years, 10 plus years. Like, motherfucker, you go to sleep, don't wake up, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. That shit just crazy. You know, that we do that shit, that we create that shit, and, you know, we don't think about others in a sense. We don't, you know, even ones who bring up the history and they be like, oh, yeah, this was the peace eating and this and that. You know, they don't go, yeah, but we fucking also killed people and took their land. And, you know, they don't, you know, there's always two sides of a story. If the Americans keep telling the story, they're going to tell it how they want, and they're probably going to put them in their favor. You know, if the natives tell it, you know, it's like, you know, and we don't know. So that's why we should leave that shit alone. Just create something else that's not fucking killing living things. That's not, you know, being fake, not doing what we want to do. You know, expressing how we want to express ourselves and expressing what we feel and not being able to communicate that shit with others. You know, and being fake and oh, happy Thanksgiving. Like, great. I haven't talked to you since, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Now, when I talk about understanding what you feel, I don't mean try to figure out what label it is, because even if it is, say, happiness, it doesn't always feel the same. See, I use happy and sad most of the time when talking to others just as a guide or to help others understand, but to truly explain what we're feeling, I believe is impossible. Like, there's not this solid thing you can grab onto and explain. That's why I feel this. Expressing whatever we're feeling eases our mind, helps others understand a little better. And some may be like, how can you express something you truly can't explain or understand? How are some able to walk without being able to truly explain or understand? It is confusing, but trying to label it and force yourself to feel it again doesn't help in whatever moment you're in. There's this feeling of wants that pop in your head. Here comes the understanding of what you're feeling, which is listening to those wants and understanding them. Then you filter, because all may not be best right now. Then comes the expressing what you feel, which are those wants that popped in your head that your body wants to release. You know? You know, and that was good, you know, as far as like putting shit in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you, you know, truly, what did I say? You know, how can you express something you truly can't explain or understand? You know what I'm saying? Put it in perspective, because you could really think that, like, how can I truly express that shit if I really can't understand it? And it's like, well, how the fuck, you know, do we walk? You know what I'm saying? And you're putting it in perspective, you know, and within a lot of shit, you know, we know nothing. So it's like, with all this shit, we really know nothing. And it's an idea. It's a this and that. So, you know, you just got to do what you're feeling. You just got to express that shit. That shit was good, though, you know. I want to fucking, simple as I want to get out of this car, unlock, fucking open the door and get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I really understand why I truly want to get out of the car? You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, Sure. Oh, I feel hot. Let me get out of this car. Maybe when I go outside, I'll feel, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just a want that you're feeling, and you're like, it's just something that you're feeling, and it's just, you do it. I mean, try to go too deep into it, and of course, you're going to get mind fucked. Ain't everything just something you feel? And emotion, nothing lasts. And whether when you feel that thing you do something positive or negative is on you. Ain't everything just something you feel? An emotion, a emotion. I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, I feel like everything is a feeling. Now, is everything an emotion? I mean, I don't fucking know, to a certain extent. I mean, I don't know, everything I don't know, but I feel I guide more into everything is some type of feeling, because in order for you to register in a certain way, you have to feel it. You know what I'm saying? So everything is really a feeling in a certain way, regardless of what it is, regardless of the emotion or this and that. I feel it's all a feeling in a sense. Nothing lasts, and whether you feel that thing you do something positive or negative is on you. Yeah. So basically, whatever you feeling, whatever you do, it is on you. I don't like for the most part the thing y'all do to words. I understand in order to communicate in the way we are, we need words, and that's fine. See, but putting certain emotions behind it, good or bad labels, making up words just to negatively label somebody, see, I don't like that. We make up all the words we say, so we're in control. We make up the meaning, so we're in control. Now, some words can go, but I'm not saying take all the words away. I just think we should start expressing an actual thought about what we feel, want, see, don't want to see. Instead of how can we not waste our time, then get a brief understanding that has this list behind the words, certain emotions and meanings, and just say I'm happy. Now they know what I mean. And I know what I mean, but not really. And I don't like that for the most part, honestly. I don't know, but I feel we communicate really bad and have made a mess of words we use. Like, why did we create words for words as if we understand something somebody says? I feel like throwing up. We say, oh, you're sick. Like, there's so many things sick could be. See, but to ease our minds, we feel the need to just say sick because don't feel the need to explain because they can do nothing. Not a doctor, but when you go to the doctor, you got to explain in order for them to help. I just feel explaining regardless is good. Helps you and them. Just becomes our lifestyle to explain things, and we should learn how to able to take care of ourselves, and we should learn how to be able to take care of ourselves and others besides just 15 years after college doctors, not just depending on them. What the fuck am I saying? And others, just 15 year after college doctors, not just depending on them. I don't know, just an example, so many, and this need deep thought, but this is fucked. Yeah, I don't know. I was really fucking scrambling, I guess, of just like thinking about it and shit like that. So maybe that shit was harder to type. I don't know. I mean, but I definitely understood it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a great, a great discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we manipulate a lot of shit, and instead of leaving a word of what it actually is, take what's on top of it and try to fit it into the foundation, and it gets all fucked up. But it's like, you know, we don't understand shit. And I feel we should be explaining shit, and like I say, I mean, it'll help us and it'll help others, you know what I'm saying? Us practicing, explaining, we'll get better at it, and others will actually, see how others are actually, feeling to a certain extent. And, you know, like I said, we being able to help ourselves, because they may have not needed to go to the doctor, but they just weren't explaining to the other person. So the other person really didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And the doctor was like, oh, you just need to go rest. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we need to be able to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because spending money on that bullshit, even if you have money, why do you need to, go to the doctor every minor inconvenience or even major inconvenience? We need to learn how to fucking do surgery and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't, listen, all this, I think that's what I was saying with this 15-year shit, or I don't know, but all this 10 plus years shit of, surgery and all that, I don't personally think you need fucking elementary through high school, then all this fucking college, and then after college to understand how to do surgery and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they learn a whole bunch of shit, but they go into their specific field, and it's like, that's when the learning needs to be done. Sure, throughout the school or whatever, get the basics of the shit. But I feel like through when you go into that field and where you're at, regardless, doctor, this and that, that's where the learning actually happens. Because that's when you're doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can even learn the basics there, and then you fucking get the information you need in your field and doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? So really, shit, it should only take, everybody's different with learning and catching on to shit, but it won't take as many years as it does. You know what I'm saying? And the basics is sometimes all you need, especially to patch up a wound or to do this and that. Like, obviously on some neurosurgeon shit or something like that, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, know certain shit not to pick at, and gotta have a steady hand, and you know what I'm saying? So, not saying it's this easy thing, but to act like it's just such an unreachable thing unless you got X amount of years and this and that, it's just, I don't know. I don't feel that that's, I don't feel that. I don't feel that that's needed in a sense. And it kind of, guides some away from thinking they can be this and that, and thinking, that the doctor knows everything or whatever. It's like, even though they did all that, they still don't know everything, and they still fucking, are guessing to a certain extent. And like, and the things that they know is only because they've done them before. You know what I'm saying? They have certain experience in certain areas, and they've done certain shit, and they know, oh, since I did this one that last time, I now know that this is probably this, or I now know that I need to do this way. It's like, just like you know how to brush your teeth in the way you do. You know how to. So if we doing it, we gonna figure it out in a certain way and how we do it, and it's gonna get done. But obviously, within it being so many people, yes, I feel certain people should be able to help us in this way and that way. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of, certain people having a role and us working together and wanting to help each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel we should all know how to do every fucking thing, because, within that, I don't feel that's possible. But within this money shit and this and that is certain need shit that we do need to figure out on our own in a certain way and know how to do. Why is so-called trying hard or caring lame? And who the fuck is the high power to choose which is which? Like, who gives a fuck? You just doing what you want, and if others call that a certain label, that's on them. You know, you just doing you. To a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, video games or some shit, or, you know, they be like, oh, they try hard, you know, they sweat and this and that. I mean, listen, obviously, in times where there's a fucking, you know, gun that's OP or some shit, like, we all know the gun is OP, motherfucker, and we should all collectively know, let's not use that gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what fun is it to just use that couple guns or this and that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be able to use whatever gun they want and still be able to compete. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be running around with a fucking shotgun that takes one fucking shot. You know what I'm saying? You know that hoe OP. And if you put certain attachments on it, now that hoe is, you know what I'm saying? Like within that sense, I just feel like, you know, like, I don't know. That shit is like, that. I don't know. That shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there's always, you know, rules within certain rules. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, the game should have balanced they fucking weapons. Obviously, but that shit just didn't turn out that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I don't know. It takes away from the experience in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And acting like the game is going to come out with this, you know, this perfect shit is obviously not right. But within the basis of shit, or within the shit that we're saying, I feel they should just solely focus on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, listen. Give me fucking balanced weapons. Don't give me no bitch ass OP attachments, and don't come up with all these random ass attachments that give me certain shit and give, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all that crazy random shit. I don't need all that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Give me the regular shit, and then put that shit on my gun. We easy, we breezy, we out there, we shoot niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a map that's not shitty. Like, you know, like, just on some simple shit. On some basic, listen, it's skill-based matchmaking shit. I want to go into a pub and I want to have a game where I can shit on niggas, and I want to have a game where it's just going to be competitive and we battling back and forth. I want this shit to be random. If I want to go and play against, you know, skill-based matchmaking against niggas who's supposed to be up there with me or this and that, and it's going to be back and forth all game, I'm going to go into ranked. I'm going to go into league play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that mode is supposed to be there. You know, I don't want to go into a pub and have to battle niggas out every pub. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the sweat comes from. That's where the try hard comes from. Because everybody's like, oh, they're try hard and this and that. And I mean, yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they battling niggas who, you know, who you would be playing in fucking league play, ranked and shit. It's like, it's tough, and they should be trying hard. You know what I'm saying? They should be trying to get better. They should be trying to get their shot better. They should be trying to get their movement better. You know what I'm saying? Should be learning the map and this and that. Of course. But it's like, that's why within the system, you know, it comes a point, it's just like, all right, you know, that being the foundation, and then us on top, we could have those certain games where it's like, okay, we're having fun, okay, this and that. You know, obviously you should always have fun, but within getting your ass whooped, I mean, it's not a lot of fun if that shit keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we can, you know, or shit, maybe pregame shit, have a 2 options shit. Let's have fun, let's battle it out or compete or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know, like, I don't know, because it's like, I'm not saying like let's go out there and, you know, just shoot at the air, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I feel like you should be able to troll a little bit in pubs and do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, obviously you're not gonna be able to, you know, communicate and say before the game, hey, let's not go so try hard. Let's not sweat, you know what I'm saying? And you could, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, within certain situations, and this is what I'm talking about, like, get specific. Like, as far as me talking about, like, the OP shotgun and shit, like, if you think that is something, then say that. Say, like, dude, like, that shotgun is fucking OP. You know, stop using that shit. None of us is using that shit. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And that's specific, and that's talking about something, not just, oh, you're a tryhard, oh, you're this, and that, and like, oh, you're lame. Like, that does nothing, because what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean for that person? What does that mean for who's hearing? And what does that mean for you? You know what I'm saying? And telling them that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said the Pacific in your head, and then you went, oh, you're a tryhard. You know what I'm saying? Like, that does nothing. You know, and it be shit, you know, that people doing or want to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as video games, it's just anything. And people are like, oh, they're trying hard. And it's what the fuck they want to do. They caring about that shit. Of course they gonna try hard. Like, why would they waste their time doing something they want to do and not try their hardest? You know what I'm saying? If they want to make a video and they go all out in that hole, then that's them. Like, that don't have to be, oh, you're trying hard. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get specific about this shit, what you finna say? Like, how do you even explain that shit? Like, you showed emotion in your video. Like, what do you say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were strategical about how you made that video. Like, is that try hard? You know what I'm saying? That they had a strategy for the video they wanted to make? That try hard, that they fucking built that in a certain way? Like, just because they've gotten to a place with their skill and they're able to do it in that certain way doesn't mean it's try hard, bro. And if it is try hard, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're able to build that in that amount of time. Like, that shit is dope. That shit is cold. You know, like, we just creating bullshit, you know, and creating other words that have certain meanings. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a fucking, you just doing you. And listen, other niggas got labels and shit like that. It's like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? But if other niggas getting specific, I don't know, about shit, then, you know what I'm saying, evaluate that shit, see what's true to you, this and that. An opportunity is just that. No good or bad label on it. When I say it gives you an opportunity, doesn't mean something you feel is good automatically happens. It's like a blank canvas. You either create something with it or just leave it blank. That's it. You know? But some think opportunity, positive, good for me, this, and that, you know, and they praise it. That's not what opportunity means. You know what I'm saying? Because we get opportunities all the time, and the shit that we end up doing is from an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Is within an opportunity, and that is what we're doing with it. You know what I'm saying? That is what we're painting on the canvas. That is what we're either not doing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do with it is I feel this is good for me and others. I feel this isn't good for me. I feel this is bad for me. I feel this is good for me, but bad for others. So where should I, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is that happening? What is, you know, like, that is within the let's figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the situational shit. But within the foundational shit of opportunity, it's just the opportunity. That's all it is opportunity. You know? Something that comes from something, and, you know, you either take it or you don't. You know? And it's like there's so many opportunities that we don't even notice. You know what I'm saying? So like the ones that we do notice, you know, that's why I feel you should take them and just try to do something with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, you know, an other opportunity can open up, and you can take it and try to learn, regardless if you felt it was good for you, bad for you, good for others, bad for others. You know what I'm saying? But firstly, you're not noticing all these other opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's on you or whether that's just because there's so many opportunities. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that you are noticing, the fact that you aren't even taking those, you know, it's like, you know, how are you even giving yourself a chance in a sense? You know, and then you go, oh, woe, it's me in a way, and like, you know, feel bad or this and that. But it's like, you know, you got to put in that work. And if you aren't willing to put in that work, then of course, you know, your body's going to feel, you know, unwanted and this and that. You know, I don't know. I'm low-key hungry. Fucking need to make me a sandwich. Need to make me a sandwich. A sandwich, baby. Bro. Bro. I was on fucking TikTok earlier, nigga, and North and Penelope was making a TikTok. See, that's what I mean. Let me just tell the story. Making a TikTok, and then the comments was like, North, you ever heard of this game called Venmo? They told her to go to the App Store and fucking download Cash App. Let me know when you there. Fucking, hey, they was like, let's play a little game called PayPal. They said, they said, what's them little numbers on mommy's card? That shit was just hilarious. And they was like, fucking, just send me 900K, you know, fucking cushion change. Cause they fucking billionaires. Like, that shit is just so fucking funny. And that's what I be saying. Like, as far as like us, and as far as what comment? How do you say comment? Comment? The comment section. Is that what it's called? Comment? Is it called a comment section? The comment section. The comment? Comment section. The comment section. It's called a comment section? What the fuck just happened? Comment. It's called a comment section. Is it really? Because I'm thinking of like comment. You know, that bitch up in the air. I don't know if that shit is real. Maybe it sound the same but spelled different. How you spell it? Nah, because comment 1M, comment is 2M. I don't know. What was I talking about? Yeah, but that could be fucking... that could be us, like, within comment sections. Like, just the positivity and fucking trolling and laughing and making a crazy ass joke like that, and not, you know, being too like, oh, they're kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? Obviously, first of all, they not finna do that shit. They was on Courtney's account. She not letting them look at comments. They not finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they see it, they finna ask mommy, what is this? Or they didn't obviously been on TikTok and seeing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, they laughing at the shit. They, haha, I'm rich. Like, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just mainly for us. And it's not like, oh, North and Penelope are being hurt by it. Or it's not like they bashing, you know, North and Penelope. It was just, it's a fucking joke. You know, and that's the shit I be talking about. Like, we could just do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't gotta be just bashing, hating. Don't gotta be, because that could have been a comment section. Them talking about their moms, them talking about their family, them bashing how they look and this and that. Like, it could have been that. You know, but we decided, because we're in control, whoever's in the comment section, and then it's like we can choose what the comment section is going to be like. You know, and if we want it to be trolly and funny, it can be trolly and funny. Now, is there a few in there that's probably bashing and hating and negative? Probably, but within all the ones that were funny and trolly, we can't see them. And do we still got to work on those few? Of course, but you know, obviously it takes time and this and that. But if we're leading by example, you know, hopefully, you know, they'll see it, and hopefully some, you know, like, hey, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit was just so funny and so cool to see, like, and that shit was funny, you know, them just joking like that, like, and just fucking slide me some money, nigga. You know, like the jokes we be making, you know what I'm saying, when you with your people or whatever, like, that's pocket change. Shit, 900K, that ain't nothing but $900. Shit, here you go. They not worried, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a joke. I don't know. I think that shit is a core thing, and I think that shit is, you know, it shows like that's how we could be, and like, not, you know, to say always trolly or laughing or this and that, but it's like, you know, just vibes and chilling, and, you know, not going out your way to be hateful and say hateful things, or, you know, even on the flip side of, you know, fucking, you know, saying all this, you know, sexual shit or this or that, you know, it's just, you know, or always on appearance and looks, you know. People only know what you tell them. Literally. People only know what you tell them. Because, you know, you don't, to obviously a certain extent. Because obviously you can see shit and, you know, but within a way, people only know what you tell them and what you show them. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. Because it still holds of, you know, somebody could be watching and you don't know they're watching. So therefore you don't know they know, but they do know. You know, and it's like, but for the most part and for certain situations, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? As far as social media, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know, because they got to take that video picture, you know what I'm saying? They got to type that thing in, this and that, and they got to send it. You know? And they're in full control of what they send you. You know what I'm saying? They can show you this is their life, and what their life is nothing like that. You know, they could do that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you could meet somebody and they could tell you this whole thing, and then y'all been friends for years, and that's not who they are. As far as who they're living like when they're not with you. You know what I'm saying? And within that, you know, that's fucked. You know, I feel, because it's not like, oh, you created somebody new. You know, well, shit. I don't know. I never thought about it that way. I mean, because when you're with them, when you're with them, say you're being the person that you created. Is it wrong for you to not tell them about, you know, who you are when you're not with them? I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't know. It's situational, you know. Maybe it's not. I mean, because it's not like that person has to know everything about you, you know, and it's not like you're going to be that person that they know all the time. So it's like you're kind of, you know, not that person anyway when you're not with them, in a way. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel you're the same type of character when you're not with them. You know, you're doing shit you may do when you don't do with them or something like that. Like, I don't know, you know, it actually may not be, I feel, you know, a bad thing for you or a bad thing for them, you know. You created somebody and you're And that's who you choose to be when you're with them. Obviously situational, hopefully, you're not like manipulating and, being like someone you're not, in a sense, and like just to get over them or something like that. But, I mean, I don't know. It's like, why not? Like, you being a person you created, and you feel you're that character when you're with them, regardless of the time, you know what I'm saying? And, it's not like you're deflecting other characters seeping in a sense, or this and that. And it's not like you're hiding or lying, and, you know what I'm saying? Even if maybe, they do see you in a different character or something like that. Maybe you say like, yeah, I'm a different character when I'm not with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're truthful to you, and maybe they end up liking that character. Maybe they don't like that character, but obviously if it comes to a point where it's like you're just with them and it's like you want to be a different character, I don't know, if they don't like that character, then obviously y'all can't, have that certain relationship anymore, because you're not gonna stop wanting to be who you created because they don't like it and they like that other character. Well, that's not the character you want to be right now. So I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, it's so situational, but I don't know, that shit crazy the way I just said it, but like, I mean, I didn't really ever think about that shit. That shit just rolled out, and I was like, hold on. Is it bad? You know what I'm saying? Is it fucked up? But I mean, like everything, shit's so situational. So it's like, but what was the original plot of what we were saying? Yeah, I mean, they only know what you tell them, they only know what, you show them, or, yeah. And you knowing that yourself, you should feel more in control and give yourself power in a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, of course, it can be used as a manipulating way, but that's on others, and and that's on you, evaluating this shit and really trying to see it to the best of your ability. And that's on them not wanting to manipulate others, in a certain way, or, it's all tough, and within each situation, it needs some type of evaluation, but like I say, foundational wise, I mean, you doing the same thing too within, they only know what you show them, tell them, so it's like, you just gotta, figure you out to the best of you, and, what's true to you, and express what you're feeling, and you hope they doing the same, and, they have true to them and good intentions, It's like are communicative, and, in the way that they communicate, and this and that. Some people will literally say to themselves what they want, then go. Oh, some people will literally say to themselves what they want, then go, I don't know what I want. Because they're not aware that what they are saying is what they want. Sound crazy as fuck, but shit true to them. That sound wild as fuck. Some people will literally say to themselves what they want, then go, I don't know what I want, because they're not aware that that is what they are. They're not aware that what they are saying is what they want. Yeah. I guess because, like, as far as so much shit is going on in your head in a certain extent, and, like, you have all these things that, like, pop up, and, you know, that's why I say kind of understand to a certain extent and identify, you know, and see, like, what you're saying. Is it a want? Is it what you don't want? You know, like, do I want to do that? You know, this and that. And it's like they're saying this shit, and it's just like they're not taking that and seeing like, oh, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? They're just thinking it's another thought, or, you know, that'll never happen, or it's a what if. You know what I'm saying? And they're not really saying like, oh, that is a want that I want. You know what I'm saying? And they're not, you know, going to do it because obviously they don't know that that's a want. I don't know. This shit sounds crazy, but yeah, I do think it's true to people. You know, because I think they just, you know, out of accepting and actually having to go do it or something like that, some just go, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And some do identify it, but then, you know, don't want to do it or don't want to do what it takes to do it or this is that. And they just go, I don't know, even though they know what they want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, depending what it is, obviously within yourself, you can keep it to yourself. You know, and you can work to get there, this and that. You know, but within, you know, certain things, you know, you should be practicing learning how to express it and communicate that and, you know, expressing what you feel is true to you and, you know. We can't control whether we're pretty to other people or not, or whether they like us as a person for the most part or not, but for some reason y'all think we can. Holy fuck, write that shit down, dissect that shit. That's a great note. Let me talk to you. For some reason, like, y'all be trying to control shit y'all cannot control, but the shit y'all can control, y'all want nothing to do with. Why? Why? It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not even identifying the shit y'all can control. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not aware of it. You know, everybody want what they don't have. Like, it's like, that shit is just, I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Like, you cannot control that shit. If they don't feel like you pretty, then that's just it. There's nothing you can do. You don't have to offer yourself up. You don't have to put on this makeup. You don't have to change how you look. If they not fucking rocking with you, they not rocking with you. I mean, yeah, it may hurt. You may trying to be rocking with them, this and that. But, you know, it's a lot of people that we trying to rock with that we don't rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit happens. But it's those certain things that you feel you had a chance or this and that. Like, sure, you may have had that chance and that opportunity may arose and you said, hey, I like you for the most part. And they, you know, decided to just go off an appearance or something and was like, I don't feel you're pretty. And they decided not to rock with you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know you. Like, so as far as, you know, them liking you as a person, you know, how could it be a, you know, a no? Like, they don't know you, you know? So that's just it. You know, go do for you and maybe you'll meet somebody new and they want to get to know you and they like you for the most part and they think you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, but acting like you can control that shit and manipulate your body in a certain way and sell yourself to them in a certain way or shit like that, like, that's not gonna happen. Wasn't my choice to be abused. Was your choice to abuse me? What was your choice to watch them abuse me? Was it my choice to be abused? Was your choice to abuse me? Was your choice to watch them abuse me? Was it my choice to be abused? Was your choice to abuse me? Was your choice to watch them abuse me? I mean, you know. That shit tough. You know, that's you know, that's beautifully said, and it beautifully captures what it is. As far as the feelings go and taking away the labels that we, as far as the feelings go and taking away the labels that we put on them to try and understand or communicate easier verbally, it's just about, does this feeling feel good or not? Do I like this feeling or not, for the most part? Do I want to do what this feeling is making me want to do or not? This feeling feels bad because of the situation, but I'm okay with feeling this way. This feeling is familiar to when I was playing video games. Like, you just have to try your best to understand and listen to your body when you feel certain things, and just put it in your own guide of what those feelings are. Knowing they're different and won't last, not searching for them or dreading them. Everything is a feeling. That was beautiful. Write that shit down, dissect that shit. That's a great note. That was beautiful. Yeah, I don't even need to. That was great. Great examples in there too. Odd how some word the idea of, say, being alone or with people. Like, some say there will be periods where you're alone or with people, and it makes it seem like there's long periods of these things, but there's not within a physical being or action. I don't know the word, but of what alone is, we're never alone. We're in a universe with billions of different species. To bring it down to micro levels, we're on Earth with different species and a large number of species you're a part of. And to bring it down to even smaller, you have yourself. Now, this feeling of being alone that we've created has become a problem when some feel as if they have no other human to interact with. They feel alone when they're in a room by themselves. They feel alone when they're with people. They still feel alone, because it's not about the actual meaning of feeling alone, as I covered earlier. It's the neglection of yourself that makes you feel alone. You don't even realize you are somebody to interact with, to be with, to do things with. Your body doesn't feel wanted because you don't want it. Nobody else can do that for you, because it's all up to you. You created you feeling alone and thinking you need somebody else. That's when it all started. That's when you left your body alone, while you went off and searched for what was right there. left it alone because nobody else is inside your body. So when you left it, your body had no one to communicate with. It's all in your head once again. Another word that's badly used. Alone is not relevant in this life. Nobody and nothing is alone. They created it and kept it afloat so others will feel bad. Threw a label on it to make it seem bad. Once again, don't believe words should have all these crazy things behind it and be labeled good or bad. If we must create a word, fine, but let's come to an understanding of what it means and let that be it. Stop letting it get lost and using it, because it not only confuses us but also other people. That's why some think being by yourself isn't cool or good. Before they could even try it or have their own thought about it, was thrown all these labels and creating crazy meanings about it, doing things by themselves, told you would get and crazy meanings about it, doing things by yourself, told you would get made fun of. Time to get back in touch with what the fuck we saying and how it affects us and others. Our mind is farther along than we know. The things we see, say, think of, whatever our mind does something with it, and it secretly forms into something. Then before we realize it, we're just like that. Thing is, we use words for so many things, it begins to blend. There should be a word for within the universe. I'm by myself in a room enclosed, like I'm loopy. I don't know. Like I'm loopy in my room. I don't know. But for now, just say it. I'm in my room by myself. That's not hard, but we want to try and make things even easier and faster to understand. So we try to make things even easier and faster. Understand so much, so we use alone for multiple stuff. That was a long ass fucking note. I was on the road for a minute, then listen, my eyes started fucking moving shit and the shit got, I don't know. But yeah, you know, and that alone shit is used so fucking much. You know, I feel alone, this and that. You have no idea what the fuck alone feels like. You have no fucking idea what that feels like at all. None of us do. We've never, ever been alone to our knowledge. Never. You know what I'm saying? And within this world, you know, I feel we won't be. You know, like, how would that shit happen? You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's nature, regardless if it's this, you know, a different species, this and that. Regardless, we're not alone. You know? That was a great fucking note. I mean, shit. That was beautiful. You know, and it's just, like I say, like the things that we create, you know, we demonized being by ourselves. You know, and people do get made fun of and did get made fun of and this is that for being by themselves and wanting to be by themselves, wanting to do things by themselves. You know what I'm saying? You want to be by yourself? Like, what's wrong with you? This and that. You know, and it's like, it was like, oh, be with friends, do this and that with others. Like, that's where fun is. That's how you have fun. You can't have fun by yourself. This and that. Like, all those shit was reiterated. All those shit was shown and seen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck. You know, and, you know, some just conformed and some lost their way, but they got back into being with themselves. And, like, you got to realize you left you. Damn. You left you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you knew what that shit felt like. Your body went through that shit. It's going through that shit. And you wonder why it wants to end. your body right fucking there and you just ignoring it. Letting it suffer, slowly die. Not getting cared for. Not getting supported. Left on the fucking back burner. The last fucking option. That shit sound familiar? Is that how others treating you? And you doing it right to your own fucking body. So what's so bad with them treating you the way you treating your body? What's wrong with that? We gotta check our fucking selves. We gotta check ourselves. Like, we gotta see that. Get back in touch with you. How can you feel alone if you have no idea what it's like to be alone? How can you feel alone if you have no idea what it's like to be alone? No fucking idea. No such thing as you hurt my feelings, because the hurt is what you're feeling. Now, with us labeling that feeling as hurt, then we would say you're hurting my body. It's just another one of those word things, another one of those, manipulating the shit. Because everything is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? So within everything being a feeling and, within what feeling is, you can't hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's I guess you could say, you hurt the feeling that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? But, the feeling that you're feeling is the hurt. So no, you couldn't say that. I was trying to, maybe see an example and a rebuttal in a sense. But yeah, I mean, because the hurt is the feeling. You know what I'm saying? So you hurt my body. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we need to get specific and shit like that. You hurt my body. You didn't hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because within what feelings is and within everything being a feeling, how is that possible? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just us just saying that, we don't, us practicing that, then that shows we're not saying like, oh, everything is a feeling. It's strange to me because lately I've been realizing everything is a feeling. Right now, I feel like typing this. I feel like talking about this. We're always expressing what we're feeling in a way. Always. And it was cool, during that time, and obviously still during now, but because I was saying like, all the emotion comes and goes and this and that, but it was like, I was like, oh, everything is a feeling. Like literally everything, like regardless of what it is, this is not, everything is a feeling. So it's like, I don't know. It just gives you another foundation of this is what it is. So me feeling a certain thing, it's not like it's just like this, like automatically, bad for me thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to feel things, and that eases the mind. Y'all got to learn how to take shit from other stuff and use it for certain stuff. Maybe not in the same way, but the foundation of it is there. You got to be able to evaluate. You got to be able to evaluate what to take from it, and then evaluate, would this be good for this situation? Practice certain shit in your mind in private to see what may go with what and how to use it. You can learn a lot from things that may have nothing to do with what you're doing or no, but it makes sense when you separate all the stuff on top of the foundation. That's big. Write that shit down, dissect that shit. That's a great note. That's huge. Ah, fuck. That shit is great. You know, because within, you know, like I say, shit is situational. But, like, you got to be able to, you know, take those opportunities in it and, you know, see, like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, talking to someone, so I said this and that, you know, and they reacted in this way, you know, but when I was talking to others, so they reacted in this way, or just like, I don't know, I want to, more of like a core example in a sense, because that was more like, I don't know, that was very broad. Maybe like a, you know, I was trying to figure something out, and, you know, I had to try this, and I, you know, obviously just, you know, in the situation, so I had to fucking, you know, I was trying to box something up, and, you know, I saw the size of what I had, so, you know, I got this box, and, you know, it looked right, but that wasn't it. Then I got another box, then it looked right, but that also wasn't it. But then I saw this box over here, and then instead of me trying to size it up, I closed the box, and then I actually put the thing inside it. And then I saw, okay, this one is a little too big, so I need maybe one a little smaller. And then I went back to the other box that I said wasn't it, the way that I sized it, and I closed it up on the bottom, and I put it in, and it was, you know, a good enough size. You know what I'm saying? So that within itself, you can take that foundational of trying new shit and actually maybe having to, you know, do the, you know, take a step that you did already and do it in a new way. You know what I'm saying? You can take that and use that for something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be like, oh, you know, last time I made this meal, I did, you know, I put, you know, this seasoning in it, you know, but this time I'm going to put more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that tasted better, but feel like I was still missing something. So I'm going to try this. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know, the way I did the meat, I'm going to do it in this way or this and that. You know what I'm saying? And you try to, like, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And this is just situational example shit. Obviously, listen, we trying to move away from meat, this and that. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's like shit like that you can use. You know? And you got to be able to be aware that, oh, like, I can use this, or, oh, when I was doing that, I had to do this and that. Maybe let me try that here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that and don't just go into a mode of, I don't know, you know, and shut down and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Not that, you know what I'm saying, within the situation or different shit like that, that it's, you know, like, if you do end up shutting down, you know what I'm saying, evaluate that and see why you shut down and see, you know, how you can avoid it in a certain way. And, you know what I'm saying, it's just, you got to be able to do that. We get to live as many lives as we want. We get to live as many lives as we want. In the meaning of, like I was talking about earlier with the character shit, in the meaning of creating who you want to be. You know, I say that all the time, creating who you want to be. You know, and leaving that life behind and taking certain shit from it and leaving certain shit with it. You know what I'm saying? Creating who you want to be, you know, doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And within, if it wasn't this, you know, foundational constructed in this way, we would see it even more. Because we would be traveling and meeting so many people and doing so many things and getting inspired by so many things and wanting to be so many different things. You know what I'm saying? We get to live so many lives, and let's make it a way where we can live those so many lives. You know, you being in control of yourself should be, are you able to, you know, you being in control of yourself should be, are you able to, regardless if you want to or not, say do this and you do it? Can you set an alarm for 7 and get up at 7? Can you say, I want to stay in my room, and tell yourself, no, go out? Like, shit all situational, but you should be able to tell yourself what to do. With new things, it'll be hard. You won't listen every time, but with you knowing how to control you, being kind and respectful with controlling you, it'll be fine. Write that shit down, dissect that shit. It's a great note. Let me talk to you. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. You know, and it's like, yeah, it's just, you know, like I say, do what you want, express what you're feeling, this and that, but, you know, you got to be able to tell yourself yes and no. You know, just like you got that manager or that parent or that teacher, this and that, who was telling you, yes, no, you can't do that, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, in whatever way they was doing it now, you know, and then obviously, you know, now you should, you know, kindly and respectfully should be able to tell yourself yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need that. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll go off the rails and you'll do, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You'll react to things in whatever way and do certain shit, whether it's harming others, whether it's harming yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you got to set them guidelines. You got to create that foundation. You know? You can't escape yourself. And that's the biggest thing that fucks with everybody. No matter what, you're always there. You know, and I feel that's sad that they feel like no matter what, they're always them. You know, like the fact that it fucks with them, that they'll always be them. You know, especially when it's supposed to be like, I'll always have me. You know, it's this thing that everybody's longing for, and this and that. Like, I want to be with somebody I can have forever. Right fucking here. I'm telling y'all, I'm right here. I got you forever. And if that's tomorrow, if that's next month, it don't matter. That's who I got. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got to appreciate that. I got to fucking love that. You know? And it's like, that's why I say evaluate, work, change, grow. You know, that's why I say love yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say be kind to yourself. You know, that's why I say, you know, try your best to understand your mind and, you know, figure shit out, you know, and fucking work with yourself. You know? Like, that's why I say that shit. You know, and that's why you should, you know, want that shit. Everybody has it rough sometimes. But whether you stay in it is on you. That's on you. You know, whether it's a certain situation, whether it's a certain moment, you know, everybody's going to have a certain rough moment, a certain rough situation, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you, you know, remove yourself from it, whether you express that, you know, you feeling this way and it, you know, whether you know what I'm saying, whatever you got to do, whatever the situation is you going to stay in that moment or is you not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something that you feel is rough for you, but you staying in the moment because that person you can't support for is, you know, going through something and you feel you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, saying rough is this bad for you thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, not just attaching the label. Within what rough is, you know, the suffering or maybe the pain or, you know, I don't know, you know, but it's within the rough, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, yes, everything is a label, you know what I'm saying, as far as words and this and that, but just those certain labels of, you know, of what we use in the, you know, the bad or this and that, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. Like, we all are playing different characters at certain different times for certain things. And that's not a bad thing. That's why I say create who you are. And every time you're a different character, that's you for that time. Like, we're given this name at birth for others' understanding. But it's become this thing that holds some down. Break free from that shit. You know, I understand it's hard because of the way the world is. This fucking money shit. But I mean, when I hear certain songs, I sometimes express it through me and become what I believe the song wants in a way. Like, I'm not thinking, oh, what would Terrell do or whatever, because I'm not him right now. I'm just this expression. Like, it's okay to go away from it. Like, some get mind fucked trying to just be this one thing or figuring out who they are or whatever. Like, you're whatever the fuck you want to be. These labels fuck us up. Like, really, they just anchors. And when we done with that label for the time being, bring the anchor back up. Move on. Like actors, we see that as being a character, so we think that's the only example. That acting shit, as far as people in that industry, pretty extreme depending on who you are. Because if some don't have a role, they don't know who to be, or some get too deep into it or have to go to a place to be in that character. Like, I don't know about that. Shit situational. But they just doing it on a larger scale in a different way. And they created that way so some can go, you're not an actor, stop trying to be somebody else. Make it seem like you gotta have the constant image of yourself. Shut the fuck up. Shit get boring, bro. Gotta switch shit up. Some can fully change, or some can change a little while still having some of the old characters. That's what I do. I take the shit I think I need from the old characters and make a new one. Like, I've made so many versions of myself and I change a lot. Damn. Yeah. Shit. We did talk about the different characters. I mean, no, I knew I talked about the different characters, but that shit I was thinking about earlier as far as connecting it with somebody else. I mean, I don't remember me talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because this was just, for, oneself and for yourself and this and that. But yeah, create your character, create who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Those artists and shit, they create their stage names and now they, somebody else. Fucking, gamers. All of us, gamer, we create gamer tags and now, we're whoever that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's them within where they're at. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear that fucking Nate shot. They want to hear that Scumpy. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's dope. Like, just to get away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like, oh, I hate myself, this and that. But like I said, you get used to shit. Shit get boring. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do different things. You want to be a different character and this and that. Yeah, I mean, and it's just, like I said, it's just so held down with the name shit and, what everybody's used to you being. And so they like, that's how you got to be. And you feel that's how you got to be because they saying, and like, nah, bro. Go do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Be who you want. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's in those 5 minutes you're a totally different person or this and that. Like, who gives a fuck? They demonize that shit. To be a constant image, not to so-called switch fucking who you are and this and that. Like, obviously, within certain situations of what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because some have a trauma and they're switching between, some, different characters in a sense, to protect them from that trauma that they have. You know what I'm saying? So within that needs to, get worked, within that needs to, be worked on, evaluate, work, change, and grow. You know what I'm saying? And figuring out what that trauma is and breaking that shit down and, accepting that shit and not running from it. You know what I'm saying? But for us to just deem it bad and just leave them fucked up and to go figure it out and this and that, it's like, we have desires. Learn to control those desires. Evaluate them. See what you feel is right or wrong. Why they right, wrong, which ones you want to do, don't want to do. Don't like for the most part. Why? And when to stop with certain desires when it's affecting you badly, others badly, so situational. But you got to be in control because that will to do that desire will control you and make you do some shit you don't want to do if you let it. Yeah, that's huge. Because like I said, when you in that certain, mindset, there's, you thinking about nothing else, you know what I'm saying? You had a desire and you would do anything to get that desire fulfilled or whatever. So, so you got to be in control of it. And, even if it's something you want and you can't, even if it's something you feel you want and you feel it's right, you know what I'm saying, and you can't get control of it, you got to try your best to do it. But if you can't, you got to let that shit go. Because, that shit can control you. And even if it's, you can throw any label on it, but something controlling you, you shouldn't want that, I put respect over money. Some niggas don't understand what that means. A lot of niggas don't understand what that shit means. I put respect over money. Regardless how long this money shit lasts, this and that, I'm always gonna put respect over money. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna throw money at me and think I'm gonna do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously to a certain extent, because, finna go slave at the job tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so obviously, the shit is situational, but it's like, obviously, even within me, going there tomorrow, it's still like foundational. Like, that shit fucks with me. Like, I gotta be here slaving because I need some fucking money and they fucking give me the money, so I gotta do this and that. You know what I'm saying? And keeping that and not accepting that shit. And being like, oh, this is okay. You know what I'm saying? And that is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put respect over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Within, where I'm, this and that. Within those people or this and that, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, some form of respect and this and that. I don't want nobody controlling me, and I don't want to control nobody, because I don't want nobody controlling me. Like, understand that. Understand that. I don't want nobody controlling me, and I don't want to control nobody, because I don't want nobody controlling me. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know how some can just, it's shit like that. Like, just, you can, even though, like, whatever, you experience or this and that may not apply to others, but motherfucker, you know that you don't want nobody controlling you, so maybe they don't want nobody controlling them. Like, I don't know, like, you're not even thinking about that shit. And you're not even like, oh, I'm feeling this way when somebody controlling me. Like, what if they feeling this way when I'm controlling them? You know what I'm saying? And some not even identifying that they controlling, they not aware, you know what I'm saying? Nobody fucking realize they the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just becoming aware of the shit. It's this, that shit is crazy. And it's like that, speaking of the aware shit, it's like, we so self-aware of ourselves because we, spend, so much time with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We've spent so much time with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, throughout all these years and shit like that, it's like, we notice the list, you know what I'm saying? You know how y'all, like, some be like, oh, I don't like my hair today, you know what I'm saying? I look different today or this and that, whether it's, just you feeling or this is that, or whether you may, look different, whether it's the small detail or something like that. Others, like, it looks just the same or this is that, because they haven't been there 24/7. They not gonna see them small details. They not gonna see them small changes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when I watch the video and it's like during certain moments, when I'm thinking about this and that, or like I said this, fucking oddly or something like that. I said this, or this and that. And it's like, you know, looking from the outside in, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not, because you're not in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, me watching it, you know what I'm saying? I may, like, know to a certain extent what I was thinking, but I'm not in my mind at that moment. So all the shit that may be going on up here, you know, it's not, you know, coming out in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Or the only thing I'm able to see or hear or whatever is coming out. So that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's why, you know, some people really just need to, you know, chill in a sense when it comes to certain shit they're thinking or something like that. Like, obviously, yeah, you want to feel good about it and this is that. And like the things that, you know, like, it's just like this. Like when I was like thinking about this and that, you know what I'm saying? It feels like it's longer when I do this like thinking thing. But when I saw it, it was like a fucking split second. Like I wasn't really thinking about it for that long. But since all this is going on up here and it seems like it's a long time, right now it feels very long in a sense. But when I'm watching it on the video outside in, it just seems like regular time. Or, you know, a different time or this and that. And it's like, that shit is crazy. But it's like, it's people, you know, like I said, obviously you want to feel good about what you're thinking and this and that. But, you know, it's people who just, you know, harp too much on what they're thinking and this and that. And they think, you know, others are noticing it or this and that. But it's like, you're only noticing it. You know, and if you express it or this and that, maybe they may see it or this and that, but it's like, you're in your head and only you are in your head. You know, so they're only, you know, seeing what you're saying and what you're giving them, and they're thinking about whatever they're thinking about, you know, from that. You know, but they're not thinking of these prior thoughts you had before you said it, or how you were feeling, or, you know, this nervousness you had while feeling, or this and that. Like, it can be some people who nervous before a performance, then they go out there and, you know, you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, I was fucking nervous, and you don't see it. You know, and that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's just how that shit is. And, you know, people be in their mind about shit. They whipped around this whole slow as fuck. Shit, thought it was finna up it on my ass. No, let me stop. That shit not funny. And matter of fact, bro, about that shit, bro, that dumbass trend that y'all doing on TikTok, please spin back, and y'all fucking going with guns and shit, that shit not cool, not dope, not funny, none of that shit. Ha, let's play with guns, act like we got guns, act like we shooting people. That shit not funny, that shit, like, none of that shit is cool. None. And it's like that type of shit, dog. Like, them younglings, them was fucking niggas in middle school or some shit. I don't know. Little ass kids or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that shit not cool, bro. Like, we shouldn't be, let's make a trend where we act like we slide and shoot niggas. Like, all right, go live that life. Go live that life. Oh, then it's a nah. Yeah. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, listen, the niggas who in that shit right now, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we got to work and we got to move away from that shit. But right now, within what they in, you know what I'm saying? They got to live a certain way, because it's still fucking, you know, pressure. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's always going to be up, you know what I'm saying, in certain areas and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And we got to work to get that shit to a certain way. But that shit not cool. And we got to put niggas in check when they think they doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially them youngins. If they going to go and try to do that, you know what I'm saying, ha shit, you know what I'm saying, we gotta stop that shit. We gotta shut that shit down. We gotta check that shit. And be like, nah, we not doing that. That's not cool. That's not dope. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People trying to sleep and they hearing gunshots. You know what I'm saying? They gotta stay in their house all day Cause they step outside, they fearful, they scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught in the cross, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit not, you know, but we gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop that shit in songs where we rapping about killing niggas and shooting niggas and this and that. That shit not cool. But then y'all wanna go rap about songs when the fucking Black Lives Matter shit was happening or whatever. Cops stop shooting us, this and that. Fuck is you talking about? You just rapping about we shoot niggas doing this and that. Now the cops can't go shoot and do this and that. Why? What's the problem? Like, I don't understand that. Y'all gotta check yourselves. Y'all gonna get mad at niggas because they going and doing what y'all doing. Y'all lead by example. Shit, I already talked about this, but it's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at what we doing with the less experience. You know what I'm saying? They out there thinking, oh, that shit cool. Let's fucking make a trend, make a slow-mo, make it look cool, funny, ha-ha shit. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making them think that shit is okay. Y'all gotta get them niggas in check. Y'all gotta get themselves in check. But by y'all getting yourselves in check, you know what I'm saying? Y'all lead by example just by y'all doing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep all of us, we gotta keep each other in check. You know what I'm saying? But we shouldn't be continually rapping about, you know what I'm saying, killing each other and fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing this and that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta move away from that shit. We gotta get away from that shit. Like, niggas get out the hood to still go back to the hood and think it's gonna be sweet? Like, yeah, you gonna die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you gonna get out the hood. Like, how about you? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know, once you're in that life to get away from that life. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, fucking get out the hood just to go back, just to still rap like you still doing that shit, or you may still be doing that shit. And it's like, why you get out the hood? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, got out the hood, safety reasons. Obviously, you know, got your money up, you know, niggas. So obviously, it's, but I don't know. It's, you know, we gotta do better, especially if we want better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we asking for them for better, but we not trying to get better with ourselves. We not trying to do better with ourselves. We not trying to create better communities within ourselves and this and that. Want somebody to just give it to y'all. Want this 1x10 step-by-step manual. You gotta figure that shit out. You gotta put in that hard work. And that's not the life you want to be living. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to live that life. Don't nobody want to live that life. You know, like, I don't know, brother. Yeah. Shit, bro. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Gotta check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shit not gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you didn't practice that shit. You done made this shit a habit. That shit is your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta work to get out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start practicing something else. You know, and within that, it's gonna create new habits. And within that, it becomes your lifestyle. But we gotta work and we gotta start. If we don't start, then how? And if y'all don't see a problem, then y'all gonna think it ain't nothing to fix. Shit, if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's all them niggas used to say on 2K. It's not broken, don't fix it. You right. My God. Oh, wait till I get back on the sticks. I'm telling you, it's me. It's me. Shit. Luckily, I say luckily, you know what I'm saying? Some of them niggas that's on that game better be fortunate that I'll still be at a job and I won't have that full time grinding that hoe. But shit, like back in the day, I ain't had full time either, you know what I'm saying? But understand, if I get up there to the tip top of my potential, woo! I'm a god, it don't matter. I'm there on any game. Any game, I don't look at tutorials. On any game. I don't. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because then you creating what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You already different, doing shit different. Let me stop bullshit. Can't get y'all the sauce. I was fucking lethal on 2K, nigga. Oh my God. Man 2, Cookie Boy! Cookie Boy! Yo, bro, used to be making Cookie Boy top 10. Fuck you talking about? Even made the top 100 on that hoe. That shit was fire. I wonder if Cookie Boy still doing that shit. Damn. Sorry though, we gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? Evaluate. Oh shit. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.